Hello, everybody. I'm Megan Smith. I'm U.S. Chief Technology Officer.
And I'm Cecilia Muñoz. I'm President Obama's Domestic Policy Advisor.
Thank you for being at the National Day of Civic Hacking. This is amazing. The event started in 2013 with, I think, 40 people in a room near us, and has grown to now hundreds of events across the country, which are gathering, and really thank you for doing this. The president was at South by Southwest earlier this year, and his main message there was to ask technical people to come serve tours of duty in government and to modernize our government, but also bring all kinds of different people together to use the new technologies and social media and data and all these things we have to really get us focusing together on some of our hardest community problems. In addition to the awesome things that our Silicon Valley and other colleagues are delivering, can we mix up the teams together?
The president likes to say that the most important word in the Constitution, that document that starts with "we the people," is that first word, we. And what he means by that is that we have the capacity to make the kind of changes that we see around the country, and that's what this event is all about. That's why we're so excited that you're participating in it. You know, a lot of us focus on a lot of things which frustrate us, problems that we see in our communities or in our country. And the whole point of this event is that those are problems with solutions. And, you know, we think government can do a lot at driving towards solutions. But the thing that is the most powerful is actually you engaging in identifying problems and actually coming up with ways to fix them. So on things that might frustrate you, like the lack of opportunity in some neighborhoods or communities around the country, that's something that we can fix. That's something that we around government work really hard to fix, but we also know that it's something that innovation, creativity, working together can identify problems right where they happen and also come up with ways to fix them. So, for example, the Department of Housing and Urban Development, the Census Bureau are putting out data that shows you where there are pockets of opportunity and where there are gaps between where people live, where there are jobs, where there's childcare. We created something called the Opportunity Project, where that data...
Opportunity.census.gov.
There you go. That data is available for anybody to look at, for anybody to work with, to figure out where can we create opportunity? Where can we line up, for example, transportation with where people live, with where there are jobs, with where there is childcare, with where there are good schools?
And when you put that together, what's so great is now there's lots of developers. I think there's already 15 apps that have launched on top of that. So people who wouldn't normally work together can come together using these data sets to solve the problems that Cecilia was just talking about.
There's data with respect to the quality of colleges and universities as well as their costs. We've already seen people develop apps that people can use to figure out what it's going to cost them to go to college and where they can get the best value for their dollar. There are all kinds of interesting, important questions to tackle, and the most important thing about what you're doing is that we think you have the answers to those problems.
Yeah, so the president has opened over 200,000 data sets since being in office, and so you see on your phone things like the weather and mapping and all these great apps and things, solutions that people are using this government data for. We have data from the Department of Labor, from the Department of Education, from Census, from others that people could build incredible tools on top of that, both to see better where the problems are and where the challenges are, as well as to solve problems, sort of matching people with solutions in your communities. So whether it's solving homelessness or working on child welfare, working on food and access, those who are hungry, there's so many problems in our communities. There's also challenges of who's getting access. We have over 600,000 jobs in tech open. So we have things like the President's Tech Hire initiative. Already over 50 different cities have joined in on that. Do you have ideas today for something that would expand the tech hire opportunity in your community? So there's so many things, whatever you are passionate about, whether it's climate change and resilience and disaster response, whether it's helping youth, whether it's working with employment opportunities, all of that is something that you can work on today. And the thing that's interesting about these problems, solving these problems, is they take teamwork, and they're harder than some of the other problems that we work on. And so you really need all the different folks at the table together to work together. It's been an amazing thing for me. I'm newer to government as coming from the tech sector. No, Cecilia, you came from the nonprofit, the civil rights world. When we can get together and start working together in this way, we have these digital tools now in all our neighborhoods across the country. So let's get together and do that. So Hack for Change is our hashtag, and we look forward to seeing what you come up with.
Thank you so much. We're so excited about what you're doing.